Should team structure be prioritized over individual brilliance or quality? Using three games as a case study, the first game I'm going to be talking about is the semi final between France and Spain. Prior to this game, France had scored 16 goals in 6 games, averaging 2.7 goals per game, in comparison to Spain's 11 goals in 6 games, averaging 1.8 goals per game. With brilliant individual talents like Michael Olise, Ousmane Dembele, Kylian Mbappe, and Dirissa Due at the disposal of Didier Deschamps. Kylian Mbappe and Michael Olise had scored 13 goals between them prior to this game, and not forgetting Michael Olise's 5 assists. This attacking threat was nullified by a well-structured Spanish team, a harmonic high press, a symphonic passing and possession-based attacking football. The French side could not cope as they were tired out by the Spanish team from being tossed about in the course of the game. Before the semi-final fixture, France had the advantage of a more potent attacking force, which their 16 goals suggests. A lethal attacking threat outside the box, which is a contrast to Spain's patient build up and preference for walking the ball into the net. In this particular game, we saw team identity and a well structured setup prevailing over individual brilliance and quality. And the second game under my scrutiny is the Argentina England semi final. The reverse was the case when Thomas Tuchel's side squared up against Argentina in the second semi final. Thomas Tuchel's tactical flexibility, which entails controlling possession and, is, and setting up in the mid block when out of possession. This is a structure that enables quick transition when the ball is recovered. After going 1-0 up, Thomas Tuchel switched to a conservative style that shifted the momentum and control of the game to Argentina. More shocking is the fact that Thomas Tuchel did not turn to his creative talents in Eberechi Eze and Bukayo, especially in that moment when Lionel Scaloni made a bold tactical move by taking out the left back Nicolas Tagliafico for Lautaro Martinez, who is an attacking player. At that moment, I expected Thomas Tuchel to bring on Bukayo Saka to exploit that gap in the Argentine left back position. The reason Thomas Tuchel, uh, been, uh, the reason Thomas Tuchel didn't turn to his creative players was because of the fact that when teams sit back, coaches tend to turn to players with the big engine because they have the energy to chase the ball, a quality which is quite scarce in creative players. But Bukayo Saka is an exception to this rule because he has the work rate to track back, a quality that would have been very instrumental to the Three Lions of England on the counter attack. This leads to another conversation, which is the topic of overcoaching, because this approach from Thomas Tuchel ends up stifling the creativity in that England team when it came to the big moments. And then the final between Argentina and Spain. Spain will always stick to their identity irrespective of the opposition. What makes Spain difficult to play against is their strength as a unit, the application of every player, understanding the role in possession and out of possession when pressing for the ball. Spain's synchronized pressing, team shape, and ability to react quickly to loose balls propels Spain's dominance on the pitch. This is a system that has been ingrained in every player in that Spanish setup right from the cradle and the youth system. Every player understands his role, the right position to be at every phase of play. This is why Spain wins every loose ball, recover successfully recover the ball from situations where they should have considered a counter attack, and also the ability to recover the second ball after a long ball must have been anticipated, a quality that enables Spain dominate possession and sustains our attacking play. This is why teams with top individual talent and top quality players struggle when they come up against this Spanish team.